This is the Kim 8 Slimming System 5-in-1 Lipo Cavitation machine. This one here, and this one here are the RF wands, and then this is the one you use to burst the fat cells, and then this one is for tightening. Alrighty. And as you can see, you have the 40K. This is the 40K. You see the top, 40K. This is the 40K. Then you have the vacuum and bipolar radio frequency. This is the vacuum here. And then you have the tripolar, tri meaning 3. So the 3-prong radio frequency, which is this one, mostly used for small areas around the eyes on the face. Then you have the RF, stands for radio frequency for the body, which will be the bigger one. It's this one. And then you have the RF, or radio frequency for the face, bigger areas of the face, which is this 4-prong one. And that's the 5-in-1. Stand by while I show you how it works. Okay, so I'm planning to do my stomach. It's going to be 30 minutes on each side. Guess we'll use the gauges right below the indentation here. Make sure it's alrighty. So here we have what? Let me stop poking and sucking in. Alright. We're at, oh, I can't even tell. I'm reading this upside down. What's that? 42. Hold up. 43. We'll go with 43. All right. So we'll get started. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to try the, where is it? The 40K first. And I'm going to do 30 inches on each side. I actually have 2 types of gel. I got them on Amazon. This one is supposed to be for like special abs or something. I've used it in the past, but I really couldn't tell the difference between this and the regular ultrasound gel. So this was cheaper, of course, so I'll just use this. I have more of these, but I guess. And they also dry out a little faster than the regular ultrasound gel. So, alrighty. Okay, so the setting for the 40K, of course, I'm going to push 40K. In another YouTube video, it was a doctor. He suggested mode D. In my pamphlet, it does explain the different modes. And after reading that, I was able to determine that mode D was better than, better for me. So each side, I'm going to do 30 minutes. I've been doing 15 minutes per side, but I haven't really seen much results. I've seen some, but not much. So I'm going to just start with 30 on each side because I'm ready, really trying to get rid of this. And then I'll start this kind of low. And as I go along, this here makes a difference on what, I guess the strength, as it gets louder, as you go up, it gets louder in your ears. But, yeah, so depending on how I feel throughout, I'll start going up on this bottom one. I just start out low and work my way up. So here we go. All right, so I'm gonna get started. Remember, 30 minutes on this side, 30 minutes on that side. I don't do a full hour together because you can tend to put more time on one side than the other. So I'd rather do one side at a time because I got a little fat here to lose. And crazy enough, while I do this, I'm going to watch my 600-pound life. Alrighty. So start over this side. Smooth it in. right, I rubbed it in. Oh, no, Lord. I forgot to push work. I don't know if you can hear. That's how I but you'll hear it in your ears. It's almost like a ringing. So here we go. So the goal is to go circles, up and down, side to side, so you can get different angles with the fat. Let's see if y'all can get a closer view. Alrighty. Alright, let's see. See? Now get all back here. I just wish I had somebody that can do my back, because I got back rolls need to be done. This also supposed to help with skin tightening and cellulite. Remember, 30 minutes. All right, so that was 30 minutes on my right side. I'm going to be switching to 30 minutes on the left side. I will say during those 30 minutes, I did switch to mode A, and I was able to get up probably like 3/4 of the bottom area. So that was pretty cool. And I noticed as I changed the mode from D to A, you can feel the frequency coming more frequent, and it got warmer. So luckily that gives me even better results. So I'll go ahead and move on to the left side, and that'll be for 30 minutes. All right, I'm making progress. You can see on this side I got about 16 minutes left. And then if you can see the difference between this side, I already did, and this side. Alrighty. Alright, we are down to 30 seconds. Okay, just move it all around. First, we're only focusing on the left side. You tell when your time is up because the ringing in the ears will stop and the machine will stop making noise. And of course, you'll hear a beep, somewhat of a countdown. There it is. All right, all done. All right, so we're gonna measure. Let's see how we did. Remember, our goal was to have it right here under the belly button here. Here. So you gotta make sure it's even around. Alrighty, and we are at, what's that say? 41. So we lost 2 inches just that quick. Awesome. Okay, so now that we've done the 40K, which was supposed to be the wand used to burst the fat cells, of course, I'm going to drink a lot of water. And when I'm done with this, I'm also going to go do a little bit of cardio so I can get to sweating and sweat out that fat. But before that, I'm going to do 30 minutes of this, which is the radio frequency body wand. Remember, it's the bigger one for a bigger space. So I'm going to do this for about 30 minutes all over my stomach. I'm not going to do 30 minutes each side because I really don't have time to, but I'll just do 30 minutes all over my. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to do this for 30 minutes and see where we go with that. All right, we are still doing the body radio frequency, trying to tighten up the skin. As you can see, it's kind of working. It's not hanging over as much on the sides. At first it was hanging over my pants. Now it's not, so that's good. And once I'm done, I'll measure just to kind of see if I lost any inches from this. I use the same ultrasound gel just so the device could slide easily across my stomach. And you have to keep moving when this is on the skin, because if it sits, it's kind of hot. You could possibly get burnt. Not a bad burn, but you'll feel it and you'll want to keep moving. So, all right, we have 20 more minutes to go. All right, we are finally done. So we did the 40K. Sorry, y'all. We did the 40K, 30 minutes on each side. And then we did the radio frequency body wand for 30 minutes. As you can see, the skin is no longer hanging over. According to my tape measure, I lost 2 inches. So I'm going to go now and work out. And from what I understand, as I consume more water and work out, I will lose more fat from my midsection. And then I'll come back and do this again in 3 days, because they said you have to do it every 3 days. So, cool. So, yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask your questions in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel as I post more videos on me using my cavitation machine. And then I'm going to post more videos because I got this new in-home sauna chair. So I haven't opened it yet, but I'm going to start a video for that as well. Yeah, if you have any questions, give me feedback, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your notifications too. Peace.